Me, if you're cheating, I'm cheating back.
Most marriages are breaking because of this. You know, most times in marriage, muko kwa harakati za kutafuta. Oh, huyu ako huku, natafuta huku, huyu mwingine ako huku, natafuta huku. You never even meet to bond. And now even when I'm in bed, when I'm imagining, hey, I could be having pillow talks right now, and I'm thinking of Kashi.
So between emotional cheating and financial cheating, which one surpasses the other?
Still for me, emotional cheating.
For me, it's financial cheating.
No, I agree. I'm shaking my head because I can, like, off the top of my head, I can name like 10 different instances of just this happening over and over. Like, as in, like, for example, man, you take someone to your favorite restaurant, and then you guys break up. And then this person takes the talking stage. They're not even dating, talking stage to that same restaurant. Like, they didn't even wait to start dating. Like, that is very painful. But, you know, that's cheating besides. It's, if you think about it in terms of abundance, now not scarcity, then you can mitigate the effects of cheating because you can see. My thing is, don't date someone if you can't replace them in 2 weeks. That's my philosophy.
Oh my God.
Different pages, different pages, different pages, different pages, same book, same book, different pages, different pages, different pages, different pages, same book.
Hi guys, welcome back to another chapter of
Different Pages, Same Book podcast. Hi guys, welcome back.
Hey guys, karibuni tena sana.
Hi guys, welcome back, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel and also follow us on all our platforms. And today, as you can see, we are honored to have guests. I'd like for them to introduce themselves.
Yeah, so what's up, guys? My name is Yator, aka Yachwizi, aka Yatrix, aka Heartbreak Survivor, Survivette, Survivee. Whatever you wanna call me by.
Hey, heartbreak survival.
Tumepitia mengi, man.
Okay, hi everyone. Gashie. No AKA. Yes, just a present friend.
Well, welcome guys. We are so honored to have you, and thank you for honoring our invitation. By the way, we do appreciate a lot.
Truly.
And if you're already watching this, you've already seen the title, and it's either a trigger to you, or either you're healing from it, or you're dealing with it at the moment. And I'll start by asking, what is cheating? What do you think is cheating?
On what perspective? Like, cheating,
Yeah, everyone defines cheating on their own perspective. So what's cheating?
It's lying.
breaking someone's trust. That is cheating.
Lying to someone, that's cheating.
No, you can't say breaking someone's trust because what if they do not know that it happened? Have you broken their trust?
Not yet.
I don't think so.
But it's defined as cheating because the minute they know, it will break their trust.
Yeah, that's true. That's a bad.
The minute they know,
Yeah.
but as long as they don't know, you've not broken their trust.
Actually, quick question. Would you rather?
What?
I have a question.
And you've not
Yeah,
broken their
because you
trust,
still
it's not
trust
cheating.
me. Yeah, you still trust me, don't you?
Guys, apana.
Yes.
We've already started this on the wrong note.
But let me ask you. Would you rather they cheat and then you find out, or they cheat and then it just goes under the wraps?
I'd rather know. Yes.
Or maybe not cheat at all.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't even know that was an option.
We say black men don't cheat.
Yeah, for sure. 100%.
Don't cheat.
That's true.
But I feel like it's easier to, it's very much easy to be on a pedestal and say don't cheat at all, but
It's happening.
temptations are there.
It can happen.
It's something that's happening,
Yeah.
and it will take a lot of courage for someone not to fall prey and just find themselves.
Me, I
doing
think
that act.
it's character and grounds. There are people who are so grounded and cheating is not in even
True.
in their vocabulary. They do not know what cheating is. I do feel there are people who are so grounded to the point that they respect their partners in a manner that cheating is a
It's not even only on partners, even friendship. There's friendship cheating.
Yeah.
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 What do you mean by that?
You can friendship cheat me. How am I supposed to
Like you're
put
hanging
it?
out with some friends behind their back.
no.
Not really,
You're
but-
either discussing things. Is that how you're
Yeah.
saying? You
Betrayal, yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in this context, because now you asked a question, what is cheating?
Yeah.
In this context,
We are
what
looking
are
at
we looking like? Is it in terms of like a romantic relationship?
Yes,
or
yes, yes.
Is it friendships, or is it even? It
Or
can be
it's-
even. Yeah, it can even be between like parents.
today we are
True.
dealing with partners relationship.
So
That's
a
what we're-
romantic
relationship, yes.
Yes.
But there's something
Okay.
something McKenna has mentioned. You said there are guys who are grounded,
Yeah.
and cheating is not in their vocabulary.
Yes.
I think that's a risk
Why?
Why is
because
it a risk?
That's a
because
red flag.
it's not even it's a risk, a big risk. Because for me, cheating is if we've agreed, if we've laid the ground. So if in a relationship we have to define these are the these are the do's, these are the don'ts. So if you do the don'ts, then you're cheating.
Yeah.
So if we've not defined or laid down the don'ts, and I do the don't, then I'm not cheating.
But okay, in as much as that's the case, this works. You know, we forgot to say that Gashi is a married man. So Gashi has had this conversation probably with your partner. What happens when guys are 6 months into the marriage? You still have this discussion and talk about do's and don'ts into the
Because they agree.
not marriage. 6 months. They're 6 months into dating.
Dating, yeah.
Are you still going to sit down and start talking about do's and don'ts of cheating? I think guy and the millennials are going to come for me. But I think
Shakujia.
that only works if you're in your 30s and you're like, I need to, and you're focused on getting married. And then you meet someone. You've heard of these stories where guys meet 3 months, 4 months, 6 months, they're married. So those are people who are dating with purpose. And they don't care about timelines. They don't care about the conventional way of doing things. Then in that moment, for sure, they'll probably sit down and talk about
The do's
the
and
do's and
don'ts.
the don'ts.
Later on.
But when in a normal setup where people get to meet and get to know each other, 6 months you're still in your honeymoon. You don't even start to think about
The do's and
the
the-
do's
True.
and don'ts of cheating, and you start to discuss these things.
And
Amma?
I think people should start to discussing the do's and don'ts as early as the 6 months, because this is what is
In
breaking.
I don't think so.
Me, I think it's
Like
something
in
we
their
should-
dating
yeah
process.
This is what is
Getting to know-
happening when you don't discuss that, and then the immediate time you already have the ring on your finger. Now this person is coming up with do's and don'ts, and you're like, we didn't
didn't
discuss
agree
this.
on
We
that.
didn't. Now you find out marriage now falls from there.
I think just thinking of it right now, like you guys have said, if you're not dating with a purpose, so you're not dating for marriage, you've not yet set the ground for why you're dating, then I think there is no cheating. There is no cheating
There's no cheating.
because you guys are exploring. At that point, I'm just thinking.
You're married and you're still exploring.
No, not married.
Oh.
At the early stages of the
Dating.
relationship of dating, exactly.
You've not set this ground.
Yeah, so you're exploring if this is the kind of person you want to settle with,
With.
or maybe at that point you're not even thinking about settling in.
So then you can't say you're being cheated on because the relationship is not even that well defined.
Yes, it's like you have water and flour, unga ya uji, unga, let's say. So you're not sure whether you're making porridge or you're making ugali. So you're exploring.
Honestly, I feel like by the time you're at the table saying this is cheating, this is not cheating, I think you're dating an idiot. Because what do you mean you're discussing what cheating is and what cheating is not? Actually, you've grown all your life, unless you're dating someone who is like 5 years old. And even them, I think they still have an idea.
Netflix has some very
I
controversial
think,
comments.
honestly, like, should I tell you that, okay, when you're in the club, please do not put your lips on someone else's lips. That is cheating.
However, I actually do agree with Gashi to some extent. The reason is because maybe me going to the club and talking to a guy,
That's cheating
that's
for me.
cheating
Yeah.
For your partner.
For my partner.
True.
But maybe in my opinion, it's a
not.
harmless chat. You're not even thinking about what will happen after you guys are done with this chatting.
Mm-hmm.
It's completely harmless, but to them it's like you've crossed a boundary. So I think then it needs to start with those two people who are in that romantic relationship, or nowadays there's polar, it's called what, polar
Polyandry,
polyandry,
Yeah.
yes. So if you like 5 people in that relationship, they actually do get to, it's part of what happens in these relationships. They do sit down and they come up with rules, and then they say, okay, this to me will be cheating if maybe you hang out with your friends and you don't let me know. Then I'll start to think that you're doing something behind my back.
Yeah.
And I'll now start to feel like, okay, then you're probably hiding something from me. Yeah. And so you, in that moment, you say, okay, then I'll always ask you to please let me know where you are. So even when your niggas are, they're telling you, hey mama, kila time mama ko anakusumbua nini, every time
You
she's
know.
asking you where you are, you're the one who knows what goes on in your relationship.
Yeah.
And you know the kind of conversations you have, and
and
you know this is just harmless, just checking up on you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true. And before we start, I would like to ask you a question. Which one will hurt you more? A one-night physical mistake, or your partner emotionally bonding with someone else for months? Which one will hurt you more?
Damn.
That depends.
On what?
Is the one time intense and very passionate? Or was it like mediocre? Was it like mediocre, like as in it just felt like, you know how you can sometimes eat at a restaurant you normally don't eat, and then unauma na tumbo, then you're like, I shouldn't have eaten there. Then you go back to the restaurants that you're familiar with. So is it like a one time that you're like, wow, that was the best? Like you have no idea what I went.
Just compare you to a restaurant.
No, as in you get my point.
Actually, let's just go back to the restaurant I'm familiar with.
Yeah, like how intense is the situation?
So,
Like,
are you trying to say that if it's if it was extremely passionate, then for you it would make you think between emotional and
Physical.
So
for you, it's physical.
because at that point, no, it's also emotional. No, it's both physical and emotional, because at that point I'll start feeling.
But which one will hurt you more?
Okay.
what's
let's
your
see.
breaking point? Actually?
Yeah.
That's the question.
Acha tuanze kule kwanza.
I think it's the emotional bit, because for emotions that means you've invested.
True.
Yeah.
By the time I know this is a cliche, but by the time you're getting into it emotionally, that means you've already created a gap between your better half.
I think you can love two people at the same time.
I don't think so.
I
How?
think in as much as
Say too.
let me
Be
just
cautious.
ask.
What are you
Oh
going?
my God, but from what I've heard in the experience I've had with people and what I hear people say, let me ask, why is it that it's always okay for you can have two siblings, you love both of them, but
Equally.
when it comes to a partner, you need to love that partner and only them.
Zaitun?
I'm just saying,
Okay.
the emotional bit, I get it. Even for me, I think the emotional bit would be a breaking point for me.
Before
On
you
that
continue,
first aspect, I agree.
let me ask you. You're talking at the aspect where you've not experienced families where there are more than 4 siblings. Every sibling has a favorite.
True.
They have a favorite. You cannot love the siblings this equally. Let me tell you the
You're not loving
truth.
them equally, but you love them all. So let me say now what I was saying.
Okay.
There's even when you think about your mom and your dad, and you're asked, do you love your parents? There are things you will think about for you to now say, yes, I love my mom. all right, yes, I love my dad, or yes, I love them both. You'll probably think, oh, I love how my mom has always been with me in terms of how caring she is. Oh, I love how my dad is always with me in terms of how much he provides for me. It's natural. Even us right here, right now, when you're thinking about when we're discussing these topics, you're probably thinking of someone in your mind. As you're thinking of that person, there are things you love about them. It's not like there's just something that draws you to this person, and you get to fall in love with them and love them for who they are. So when I say that, just because the emotional aspect is there doesn't mean that it doesn't always necessarily mean that they're drawn apart. They're a bit distant from the other person. It can also mean that they've grown to love this other person in their own way. There are things they love about this person, and there are things that they love about this other person. That is just my opinion.
But let me ask, the immediate time you're starting to, we'll get to this, we'll discuss emotional cheating, but the immediate time you're getting attached emotionally to another person who's not your partner, that's already cheating. How did you get there?
For me, I was just trying to tackle. Okay, I've not refused, and I've already said, right? People, guys, I've already said that emotional cheating is also a breaking point for me. But I've also, it's what Gashie said. Gashie said that by the thing is, for him, by the time emotional cheating emotional cheating is a breaking point for him, because at that point, that means this other person has grown distant from them.
Yeah.
But in my opinion, I don't always think it's necessarily the case. You find that sometimes they love something about this other person that they don't get in this other person.
So you said it's like a croissant and tea. They go together.
And it's the truth of the matter.
No.
You will never find everything in one
person.
So-
That's
so-
the truth.
But let me ask you,
That's the one.
So
No,
that means
enemy
cheating
territory.
in that case, if you love more than one person, that means, according to me, it's not loving the other person, it's you're compensating.
yeah,
So you're compensating for what you're lacking in this other person.
yeah,
So you go find it in
Find it
someone
in another
else.
person. Meaning you've not yet loved
the person,
the
as
person
they, as,
as
who
they
they
are.
are.
So you're compensating it
Yes,
with the other guy.
I agree totally. And you, what's your breaking point?
For me, it's also the emotional part.
Hey, we're giving our mans out here one night.
It's
love how
not
this is going. This is
But still, no.
Oh my
I was
God.
not
Hapana,
familiar.
hawafai kufanya pia
They
the
should
one
not
night.
do
They should
it.
not do it.
It's still cheating.
Yeah, it's still cheating. Bado zinaendana. Because nikikuja nijue you did the
But
one
you
night
know-
stand. It will still break me, right?
Okay, I know.
But you ask the strongest, yenye inakuja the biggest.
Yeah.
It's the emotional part. Because ulienda sasa ukanza conversation with the other person, getting to know them more better, deeply. You become distant
It's
with the other.
it's like your body left the relationship. Now your emotions left the relationship and your body is still
And
here.
so, no,
Yeah.
even as long as your emotions are
That's
not
what
there,
I-
your body won't even be there. Because you won't even be
Your
physically...
body will be here,
That's
but
only
your
for girls.
emotions left long
What
time
do you mean
ago.
that's only for girls?
That's all. Guys, you can
No,
cheat
no,
without
no,
emotions
no,
being
no.
there. Trust me.
Oh
No,
my
I
God.
want to
Trust me.
disagree.
100%.
I want to disagree. Let me tell you. In fact, the people who cheat without emotion are girls, women.
True.
You men cheat with emotions involved. Ulishaona huyo dem, umemnoki, umempenda, and the first thing you'll do, you'll start having conversations. You've already started cheating emotionally.
Emotionally.
You'll start having compliments, giving that girl
That is
compliments.
strategic.
No,
That is
I
strategic
agree. It's
planning.
strategic. Makena,
As you
I
do
also
that,
agree with you.
as you do that, your emotions are starting to be invested.
No, they don't get that invested when you're complimenting someone. Even you right now, you can compliment theatrics. That doesn't mean your
No,
emotions
but I'm not complimenting him in that perspective.
But now, even then, by the time they're approaching that person, it's like they just want.
Like we know what
They just
works.
want. like them Kurugenzi says, they just want to go through the constitution.
Exactly.
Okay,
These
that's
are
what
these are
they're
formalities.
going for.
These are formalities.
You know, Kurugenzi than your clothing.
Yes.
But I think Gashi, before you go, first of all, let our followers just tell us what they think in terms of emotional. Like, do you really think that someone can't love two people at the same time? Do you think that when you love two people at the same time, you're compensating? I don't think that you are. You can love whatever you love about this. You might even find that this person, by the time they went on to cheat and they fell in love, and now they fall in love with the clan, and they also in love with the wife or the husband and all that. It's not like they see something in this one that they don't see in this one. You might actually find that these two people might be very much similar. It's only something that
The minor
it's
detail.
just something that makes
Small.
it make them be someone different when
Different.
they're with them, and they're someone different when they're with this other person, and they like to experience all those different kinds of whatever.
Zaitun.
Now, back to what you said in terms of what did McKenna say? McKenna said women cheat because women don't distance themselves from emotions when cheating, and men are the ones that are
Emotional.
they
They
get
do
the
emotions involved.
I think that most women, and because women cheat a lot nowadays, most women when they're cheating,
Nowadays. They
Guys,
want
before I continue,
let me
before
hold my
we
tongue.
continue,
Actually,
before we continue, let me just say this. Today we've just entered a very, very controversial topic, and this is a danger zone. This is a no-go. Let me tell you, this... But continue.
There's a reason why we are wearing red. We know some people are in pain.
I love
We want
it.
to remind you that love is still there. Anyway, I was saying that you find that with women, most women cheat. In my opinion, most women cheat because of money. Okay. I think that most women cheat because maybe they're not getting some kind of romantic whatever that from their partner. Maybe they like these people who open doors for them. They're not getting it from their man. Then they found someone who's doing all that stuff. Who's very soft and always attentive. Most times it's either of those two things, either for the money or for that romance, that attention.
And for that thing
And
that you're not
men-
mentioning. And for that thing that you're not
dancing
mentioning.
around.
You're trying to avoid it.
But how did it start? It had to start with either one of those two.
No.
And
Most
men-
women,
men
no.
mostly cheat for the sake of cheating. So there's no way
For the sport, love of the game. Love of the game.
So there's no way you can say actually they always have the emotions involved. No.
Today, just a question.
Go, Gashi.
Does it matter at what stage of your relationship you're cheating on?
Yeah,
Is
it
it before
matters.
the marriage? Am I still
It matters.
at the stage of exploring each other? At the stage of, I don't know.
Personally, I know that if we're getting to know each other and you even sleep around,
So that's
in
not
that
a
moment
big deal
in
for
time,
you.
Kwanzaa, that's when you end things. Because there's no way you can start sleeping around and we're just starting to know each other. You just end things there. But the reality of the matter is, if this person starts cheating when we are 30 years into the marriage, you might. It's not.
McKenna
I
is
can't
laughing.
really speak on it.
McKenna is laughing.
So she's so firm on her beliefs. I'm personally saying I can say right now that in that moment I don't think I will leave the marriage because it's been 30 years of investments, 30 years of building this
I do not
marriage, 30
disagree.
years of doing all these things.
I don't
Just
disagree.
a one night stand truly for
Does
me,
not.
Bad restaurant.
I think
It won't bother you.
no, that's not what I'm saying. That's what's in my mind. And a one night stand I would not react the same way I would
When
for
you're
when-
starting
when
to
I'm
get to know
starting
each
to get to know
other.
this person. When I'm getting to know this person, I will not even want to hear a word. Let's just end things right now, right here to Malizane. But in that moment, you can't just wake up and say, Toka, go. You'll need to sit down with this person and now wonder what exactly went wrong.
So to me, what you're saying is, for you to accept cheating, It depends on how long you've been together.
That's exactly what she
Exactly
said.
what she said.
Because maybe that years you're cheating on me, bruh. Get out. Go stay
if
with
it-
your
if it's
other
a-
man.
Her finish line is 30
We're
years.
talking about a one
That's
night
still
stand.
It's still
cheating.
cheating. So
Let me tell you.
Actually,
Can I just say?
to
Can
me,
I
you're
just say?
saying you can love two people at the same time.
Yes.
So you're 30
think
years
it's
into
possible.
marriage, and now I start liking someone else because of something that you don't have. So you'll just
That you
consider
didn't
me
see
that
in
you
30
didn't see
years.
in 30 years. So you'll still consider me because it's been 30 years.
You know you're crucifying me for something.
No,
I
no,
said even
no.
emotional cheating for me is a no-no. Okay.
It
But what
will
I-
hurt you most.
It will hurt. It will break me. Okay, I know that one will break me. But you guys, what you're missing is this. I don't know why, but people nowadays, the words I'm looking for is you terrorize people who remain in relationships where they've been cheated on, and you crucify,
you
you
crucify them.
for it. I don't think it's
There's
okay.
a reason why they stayed.
I don't think it's okay. I think that trend, you find that trend of crucifying people who are in relationships where they were cheated on. You don't know what is happening in that relationship.
Yeah, as I said,
Those two. That's what I'm saying. A one night stand in 30 years, surely you can't just up and leave. You really truly can't just up and leave. If you care about that marriage, and if you care about that person, and if you care about your family, you
It
will
happens.
want to sit down and work on that relationship. You will want to sit down and ask yourself, where did we go wrong? When did it start? How did we get here? What can we do? I'm not saying blame yourself. However, it is very much likely that you as the woman, if you are cheated on, you blame
blame
yourself
yourself.
and wonder, is there something wrong with me?
How sure are you it was that
And
once?
vice versa for the
How
men.
sure are you it was that once? Once cheating,
question.
always cheating.
So you leave that marriage because you're not sure if it was once.
Okay,
or
what
not
if
once?
it was not just once? He
What
comes
if-
and says
You
it was
still-
not
you
once.
still-
I've been cheating, nini, and all that. You still
Imagine,
stay.
imagine I stand with Tony. Me for 30 years marriage, I'm not going anywhere. You cheat.
So you continue even cheating.
You cheat.
So continue even cheating.
You
I'll
cheat.
just stay.
You cheat, but
So then if you're
So-
cheating, I'll also cheat. If it's like that, 30
It's
years
Olympics.
into it, you cheat, I cheat, equal.
So what makes you stay? Is it the 30 years or it's the guy?
Exactly.
It's the person?
I think
It's what you...
Maybe
if you've been with this person for 30 years,
third world problems.
Kashe, to be sincere, you love and adore this person. You've grown to
What's the point of
there's a
cheating
connection
then?
that you've had with this person that even you yourself don't think once they're out of your life will be
Then
better.
he did have
or
that
worse.
By the
connection.
time- by
But
the time-
now
why
they've
he's cheating.
broken the trust. The thing is, you won't leave, but the trust will not be there.
But they've not only broken the trust, they've broken the connection.
The connection and the
Yes, so that means you have
Maybe
no
they
reason
were
to
not
stay.
even into that.
me, I
connection
think I'll
like
be
you
staying
were.
because maybe we've invested.
So
Maybe
say
the
investment.
kids. I'll be staying because 30 years.
What if you don't have the kids?
For me, 30 years from now, I'm 60. Where am I going? I'll be asking myself all those questions.
And it's in the end, it's an
Si unatafuta benten anakupenda fiti.
Okay, nakama it's not in you to cheat.
Then stay alone. Why stay with someone who's cheating on you? all
Okay,
the
I
fucking
stay alone
time?
and maybe we've built a mansion and now I'm supposed to walk out and leave that other person they're cheating with to come stay with them in the
He's
mansion.
the one who's leaving. He's the one who cheated. So yeye ndo anatoka.
I don't know.
anaenda.
For some reason, I wouldn't leave also.
For some reason. Now,
Yeah.
that's the reason we are looking for.
For some
Exactly.
reason, I won't leave. Maybe, I don't know.
is it about love
What
or is it
about-
the situation?
It's the situation. It's not even love anymore because they already broke the trust and now the love is ish.
What if you also cheat just for the sake to show him or her you can cheat? Si anani cheat. So let me do it for the sake.
who are advocating
No.
Honestly,
for
one thing I can tell guys: do not get into a cheating competition with your girl.
I
You will
agree.
never win that competition. So I don't
I agree.
keep it quiet because by the time you're starting to compete, bro, You don't know. Like
And let
I
me
saw
tell
a
you
joke
guys.
somewhere. Like Chris Rock was saying that every single time a guy is asking a girl like, "Can I help you cross some road?" It's like, "Do you want some dick? Do you want some dick?" Like, as in the number of times they dodge this thing
crazy.
is so much that you do not want to be in that position at
In that position
all.
at all.
Yeah.
So true.
So
true.
just
And
warning.
don't you think, guys, cheating, sex can be a mistake, but emotional cheating is a choice. The immediate time this partner of yours decided to involve their emotion while cheating, that is a choice they made.
Sex is
But
not a
sex,
mistake.
sex can be a mistake.
Like it just like, oops,
How?
fell by
Sex is
mistake
not
on
a
our
Because they can just
mistake.
go and
Yes,
do
yes.
some
Yeah.
Because
they
sex,
buy him whatever.
Yeah.
It could be a
It's a
mistake.
mistake.
No.
It could be a mistake.
sex is not plug and play.
No,
Ati plug
It's
and
not
play.
plug and play. There is some prep to it.
No,
So
no.
that means
Yes, there is prep.
there is prep.
no,
So
that
that means
sometimes
Jesus.
no, there's no
There
plug and
is
play.
prep.
There's
I
prep
agree.
to it.
it can be a mistake.
No.
How?
Because
I
you
want
know,
to
like,
agree.
You know, maybe you guys were just hanging out and
And then
then
it happened.
like yeah, like naturally, like okay, let's move to this other place. Then things get heated
Kidogo,
up. You know,
kidogo,
so like
something.
at you're planning at this evening, like when you're
I
looking
will
at your
go
task,
cheat.
I will cheat at 9:45 p.m. Sometimes it's not like that. You know,
No, that's the prep. That's the prep.
Yeah.
Why I mean so? Let's say you have your partner on the other side. So by the time you opening the door to the Airbnb ama to the,
That's already cheating.
already at that point when you're
You know
convinced, you know what's going down.
no, you just want to relax. You just like open the door, you just want to go
exactly.
relax on the couch.
No.
You not really thought about sex.
You defining your way of relaxing.
No,
By the
you
time
haven't.
you are entering that door.
You're misleading.
I just maybe I've been so tired. Maybe the Airbnb is in Naivasha. I just want to sleep. I want to just like it's convenient.
Sleep with
Is that
who?
what
Why
you get?
don't you sleep alone?
No, that's I'll get there. No, you just want to sleep, but they happen to sleep next to you. So the next thing you're like, will I be more comfortable with these clothes on or not? Like sometimes you don't really think about it at the end goal. It just happens slowly. You know?
You've used the magic word convenient. So it's
No,
convenient.
but okay, by mistake. I meant to say by mistake. They're just like poof. It's like magic. They've just appeared next to you.
Convenient. There's
Now
no way
what?
it's by mistake.
It's not.
It can just
never
happen.
be by-
It
by-
can
can be a
happen.
mistake.
It can happen.
Can never be by mistake. And the reason why I'm saying this is there's the way Gashie said, there's preparation. By the time that when that preparation is happening, this is different pages. You're on chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3. You're just building onto it. There's emotions. You're feeling some type of way. Your body is producing pheromones. You can
Just
feel
want
it.
it.
The men can feel it. You can see it. It's a whole
in the
thing.
air,
It's
yeah.
in the air. So in that moment, you just know this is my time to stop and excuse
leave.
myself. So it can never be a mistake. I have another question.
Go. Shoot.
We've asked what have we asked? We've asked what is a breaking point for you? Is it sex or is it emotional?
Emotional bonding.
Everyone here said emotional. Yes? Yatora is not in agreement. Yatora said sex. Okay, let me bring in another caveat. Between emotional, because majority said emotional.
No, I was
and
like
sex.
the type of sex. That was my yeah. So, but continue.
Excellent. So between emotional cheating and financial cheating, which one surpasses the other?
Still for me, emotional cheating.
For me, it's financial cheating.
Financial.
Just for clarity,
Yes.
define.
Yeah, what do
just
you mean by that?
describe
Let
financial
me
cheating.
describe financial cheating. Imagine you're always seated down with your partner. You're married. Always going through your books. Okay, we have some trust fund that we're putting aside for our kids. They'll get it when they get to campus. This is their college fund. We are putting it aside. You've told me your salary. I've told you my salary. We know every month you're contributing this towards the household. You're contributing this towards investment. Then 10 years down the line, you realize that trust fund, he probably gambled it.
That's how you
Or
put
that
it.
trust fund, she probably gambled it. And now your kid's college fund,
Of course.
it's gone.
Wait, that's when
There's
you're
nothing like that. Or
you're-
you have investments. Let me bring it to perspective, then now we discuss it. You have investments. And you're both the landlord and the landlady. You go to collect rent.
Rent.
You find that your wife collected the rent and you don't know. Not for me, that one. Did I say that years we will sit down and converse?
We'll leave.
I am leaving that relationship.
Okay, what
Immediate
if we are not
effect.
married? It's
Okay.
me and let's say him, and I just go for someone who's financially stable. I just leave him. That's different. That's different, right? Because you guys have invested everything, but us, you've not. We're not yet there. I just live for someone who's financially.
So then you're going to get into a relationship with someone who's cheating, who's not being honest in terms of finances. How are you going to grow once you're seriously deep into that relationship? How are you going to grow together? How are you going? How are you
Financial
going to grow
cheating
as a
is
couple? Financial
It's a
cheating.
deal.
financial
It's a
cheating
deal
is-
breaker.
It's a deal breaker.
Yeah, it is.
It's
It is.
fine. You probably even you have that mansion. You go on 2 holiday trips as a family every other year. Sorry, but you find that you probably could have 3 mansions. It's only that they're siphoning money from you and you don't know.
Yeah.
don't know.
There's a reason why, and people hear this all the time. That ati so and so died. Till date, the family doesn't know where the lands are. They just know there's land somewhere. They don't know their actual property. You even hear sometimes, there's even a time I heard a story on the radio. I don't know if it was true, but this person said during COVID, since COVID, the landlord has never come to collect rent. They have never paid rent.
Till date,
Till date.
actually.
And
Yeah.
the likely reason is the owner of that house
Died.
passed on.
Yeah.
They're
And
no
their
longer
family
living
don't
on this
know.
earth. And the family does not know that there's an apartment somewhere with probably 30 people living inside and they don't pay.
And
they
you
don't
know
pay.
where this apartment is?
Where?
Kileleshwa.
Oh, you've heard that story?
Yeah.
Yes.
Kile.
Yes.
Imagine.
Why?
They
Because
don't.
It's actually financial cheating.
They were giving stories and actually saying the only time someone vacates these houses and they bring someone, literally analeta mtu mwingine ili na yeye atoke, na anatoka kwa nini? Amejenga kwake, si kwa sababu ametoka kwa sababu ya kitu ingine. Yeah, and this guy was saying unaweza nipata niko sherehe vibaya sana, but me I don't pay rent and I'm living in Kileleshwa. An apartment I should be paying over 90 Gs per month.
Even 100.
Imagine.
So by financial cheating, you mean that I should disclose everything to
Yeah.
you, the partner, like all my finances.
Yes.
I think you should
That
be
part,
honest.
I don't really agree with that.
Okay, it can mean that, or it can also mean that what you've agreed on towards each other, as you're building, one of you in that relationship is bringing it down.
No, yeah. That's why I want to agree with, just commit to saying all that you're earning.
I think let me just jump in. I think cheating, again, going back to the basics, is just straying from what you agreed on. So if from the beginning you agreed you're going to be open with how much you guys are making and you're going to make decisions together, then you go astray, now that's cheating. But if you didn't define from the beginning, or maybe you agreed we are going to split, I don't know, common expenses, then the rest of your money unajipanga nayo. So if the rest of my money I built an apartment in Kilimani, which I didn't find it necessary to tell you about it, then I've not cheated on you, because we agreed from the beginning. Yes, we agreed from the beginning. Maybe we have a joint account. We have a joint account which we're going to do projects together. So if I have my own side hustle on the side, a side hustle, which we've agreed again, it's mine alone.
And let me tell you, that's why you find most families, you both have good jobs and are earning some very good money. And you look at another family, they are not even that well off, and they're taking huge steps than this other couple.
Because you're both not open
Yes.
to each other
Yes.
financially.
Financial cheating, by the way, is a deal breaker.
You're not
and I'll say.
both open to each other because you agreed. Could be you've agreed between yourselves.
Let me ask, by the time you're not disclosing
Your finances.
your finances to this person, do you trust this person?
You don't.
That's the question I'm asking. Do you trust this person? Because if there's need for you to now say, okay, I earn, let's be realistic, I earn 80,000 a month, that's my net. And your partner comes and says they earn 50K net. Maybe in that net, you've not disclosed it and you probably earn 150 net and they probably earn 80 net. Why are you not disclosing this information? Do you trust each other or do you not do you think, is it that you see that this relationship is not going to go far? Do you not see yourselves growing all together? Do you not see yourselves being together for as like till maybe death do you part? Because those are the vows that people make. Because in reality, I get what you, most times when people try and keep this for themselves is because they don't want a situation whereby, especially for men, because I know men are the ones who are tasked with providing for the family. They don't want a situation whereby they're giving their all into their family, providing rent, paying for food, paying for school fees, and they're left with nothing. No one wants to be in that situation. But instead, why don't you say, okay, my net is actually 150. From this 150, I need to have my own 50. Let's first agree on that. The only thing I'm willing for us to work with as a family is 100. Then how she says, may I earn 80 net, but I only need us to work with 50. The 30K is my own. Don't ask what I do with it, and you don't ask what she does with her money. And the same goes for everyone. No, that 150,000, they plan everything in that household.
So what happens
Let
if
me
you
ask
build
you.
that mansion with the 30K?
Disclose it. Come and say, with this
I would
30K,
say,
I
did
have
this
built
and
this
that.
mansion.
I would-
Okay? And now I am getting 200 from this mansion. Because you see, at the end of the day, even with that 30K, you can say either this my 30K, it could probably be your pocket money. But the minute it starts bringing you income, again, it's financial cheating. It's not you going to spend. If it's you going to spend, then that's why I've given an example of, you don't want to be in a situation whereby you're always contributing towards your family and you have nothing left for yourself. That will even make you have hatred towards your family.
But I've already
Now,
built
the
it.
thing we're talking about is financial cheating. So if in that sense, that 30K has brought about a business, another business is bringing in 50K, come and disclose it. Don't lie about it. Come and say, now we have an extra 50K. From this 50K, I think we can do ABCD. Is there a need for us to include it in the household? Is there no need? Or if I'm willing to include it, then I'm willing to include 40K. I need to have 10K for my own things. That's it. Remember, the 150K that you guys have been working on, in that, when you're talking about the household, you're still working with that money to build investments and to take care of the family.
I feel like
It's like a perfect scenario, but I think that's how things should be. Rather than you telling me you not disclose, why then do you not trust me?
That's the thing. I don't think. Do you trust your partner 100%? Do you think you can?
yeah,
Personally, you think you can?
yes.
Personally, I think you cannot trust them because it might be in their best interest to. At this point, you're working with two entities. It's them, the person, and then them, their nature. Like you can have something inside you that just happens without you intending it to happen. So I feel like giving them all like power, like I trust you, you're not gonna mess me up. That is what is gonna mess many people. And I think that's why most people these days sign what they call prenups. Because you just, as much as you love someone, like you just can't trust them.
A human is still a
You
human.
can't, man. Same with money.
I think you can trust
don't think
someone
so.
fully.
If
Not
you want to.
not unless they break that trust.
I also don't think you can trust someone fully, but by the time I'm getting married to this person,
You trust them
the main thing I need
Is
to know if I
trust.
can trust you in terms
Fully.
of in finances. With
Only
finances.
in finances?
No, not only in finances, but when it comes to finances, because for me it's a complete deal breaker. I need to know if I can trust you with finances. I need to know that if I get a job and I have to go abroad and I'm sending you money every other month, I know he is doing something beneficial with this money.
Then that
Sounds
so
right.
I don't trust them. Okay,
that means you
It's
trust them
difficult.
fully.
because just for money. You could probably not trust them in terms of how they relate with their friends, and that's why now we are talking about the other cheating.
So which one is more important between those two?
For me, I prefer
Finances.
financial cheating
Uh.
is a worse deal breaker than even emotional cheating.
You're being materialistic or
I don't
something.
think I'm being
know.
materialistic.
You are, bro. Are you there for the money or love or
Let's discuss micro cheating. First of all, who can define micro cheating?
I think micro cheating is the foundation. It's the foundation of cheating.
of cheating?
Yes. So it's like the building block of all kinds of cheating, be it physical, emotional, or otherwise. Because
Financially.
financially, physically, emotionally. So micro cheating could be like you've said, with the 30K you're investing in you're investing in the apartment from your savings, but you're not disclosing to your partner. So micro is the moment you've decided, you know what, with this 30K I've built this kind of or I've bought this kind of asset. I'm not going to tell her. Could be as simple as like the typical deleting of messages or archiving of conversations, or could be like I'm here, I'm at your place, then I'm not telling my wife about it. That's a form. It's small, but it's a form of cheating because it builds up to now the big or
The emotional and
yes,
physical
the
cheating.
different kinds of cheatings. Yes. So micro is the small details that build up to
Cheating.
cheating. Yes. Which though it's still a form of cheating.
Why do you
anyway.
disagree?
No, I agree. I'm shaking my head because I can, like, off the top of my head, I can name like 10 different instances of just this happening over and over. Like, as in, like, for example, man, you take someone to your favorite restaurant, and then you guys break up. And then this person takes the talking stage. They're not even dating, talking stage to that same restaurant. Like, they didn't even wait to start dating. Like, that is very painful. But you know, that's cheating besides. It's just me.
You said your AKA is a king of heartbreak.
Heartbreak recovery, survivor. Anyway, that's not even cheating. Now, like, micro cheating is like, product to me a playlist, yeah, Spotify. You see, it's like a very lovely playlist, but then it has 2 likes, 3 likes. You're like, who are these other 2 likes?
that's
You know, right?
Small
It's
details.
those things that can get
small
to you,
things.
like, and then they play it off like, it wasn't really anything, like, you know. But for you, it really, like, yo.
It's something to
Something,
you.
yeah, it's something.
It's the small
Or if
details.
someone, let me ask you this: would you have a problem with someone that you're dating having their profile like, as in, like, Caesar's left butt cheek or something still like that, like Brent Fires' muse or something like that? Like, they really are infatuated by this artist. Would you consider that micro cheating?
Oh, let me say this. Chakaya will know Mrs. Easy, for example.
Oh yeah. Something like that. Would that get to you?
Yeah.
It would.
Mm.
It's the small things. For me,
Even when he calls himself Mr. Beyonce.
Why?
Why are you calling
Call
yourself?
yourself Mr. Me,
Just-
my name.
It's
You'd rather-
Beyonce, guys.
Bruh. So what?
Hey.
It's the small.
But
Can we-
I disagree because, like, in that instance, for micro cheating, I think I'd consider it cheating if it directly affects me.
Affects you.
So if you call yourself Mr. Beyonce, for heaven's sake,
Why
I
though?
know you'll never meet Beyonce.
But-
Yes, but why?
But Beyonce is a real person who could happen to exist and cross paths with them,
yeah,
you know.
yeah.
Why?
Okay, let it come closer to home. Like, which Kenyan celebrity would you, let's say, Mrs. Okay, Mr. Who? Mr. This girl who dances. What's her name?
Now we get to know your
Gotta go through my history.
Let's hear.
If you see this, please know your is crushing on you.
No, she's hey, she's a TikToker. What's her
So many
name?
of them that dance.
This
Is it,
bo-
is it Victoria?
I was about to say Kanini, not Kanini. No, okay, no, that's not a dancer.
You don't know
Cut. Producer will cut that part out. No, it's, anyway, I can't even find her, but let's just, this is not Kanini, that was, I was, what was I even saying? Ukijita, Mr. X girl, and then you know that this guy possibly lives in the same city as this person and they go to the same events, that means that given a chance offend you, as you're saying.
Me, it's
But
real.
how many times will
It's
they
real.
have access to Beyonce?
But
Like-
why?
Not
The question is
We are not
why?
asking, we are not only looking at Beyonce. It could be Beyonce in Kenya. Si kuna mtu labda anaitwa Beyonce.
Beyonce.
Kwani lazima ikuwe ni Beyonce?
Atajua.
We all know the
Unajua?
same. Unajua ni Beyonce mgani?
But still, why? Why should you call yourself
So
that?
ajite
Sujite-
Mr. Sheldon.
Yeah. Why
Mbona
not?
asiweke
Maybe,
Sheldon?
maybe ni an inspiration.
For what?
Eh.
For,
For
I don't know.
cheating. Si
No,
ndio?
my to be wife ama my to be husband. Who knows?
Let me tell you something that makes us get heartbreaks actually, and we feel the way that we feel even when it comes to cheating, and why it's so painful. I think we actually need to be
before you
very
go there,
realistic.
I was to ask next, why do you think cheating hurts deeply? So you can
So-
answer the question.
So one of the
with-
things is because I think we need to set realistic expectations. The reason why I agree with Gashie is because realistically, what are the odds? What are the chances? What are the odds where his wife is going to meet with Chris Brown? What
But
are the
why
odds?
why not write Gashie?
Or
Miss
just
Gashie.
something that doesn't involve someone else.
Yeah.
Because Chris Brown could be a placeholder of that archetype of person. So
Yeah.
there could be many Chris Browns in Kenya.
Exactly,
Yeah.
but you faking
You know.
it.
That is micro cheating.
You don't think it is? Would you? Let me trust you. Would you trust that partner going backstage with that
Personally,
with that
I don't
celebrity?
even like I don't like my partners being online. So
Yeah.
yeah, they
Trust me, they don't have to be online to know who Chris Brown is. So would you trust them to be
No, who
backstage with Chris Brown?
Beyonce is.
I can't. I can't.
Acha me, it's a no for
I
me.
can't
It's
for
a
me.
no for me. Okay, let's answer the question. Why do you think cheating hurts so deeply? Like, unaweza pata mtu, once you've cheated on them, they are at a point of even taking away their lives.
yeah.
Why do you think cheating does that to people?
It's yo.
Moment of silence. People are remembering that.
But the reason is because in this moment in time, everyone is probably thinking like, why does it really hurt? I think for me, it hurts. It would hurt because, it would hurt because it's. I feel like it's a reflection of they're reflecting who they are, and it will make me see that this is not the person that I probably
Wanted
grew to love. So let's say for example they become a serial cheater, I'll be like, who is this person that I've been staying with? Who is this person that is always sleeping next to me every single night? Who is this person that I need to trust? I'm supposed to actually trust my whole self with, and the same goes for them. So that for me will really question the kind of person I am in terms of how did I not pick this up? How did I? It will now start making me start questioning things about myself.
Comparing yourself.
Is there something wrong with me? Is it something that I did wrong? Have I not been a better wife or a good girlfriend, or like is it what exactly is it that's driven you to this point? But mostly for me, having to realize that this person is not who they are, and that they're showing me that it's a reflection of who they now are, and now I'll be like, who is this person? Who is this person I'm supposed to spend the rest of my life with? Yeah. Yeah. That's why I think it will be hurtful.
That's a heavy one.
It is hurtful. Yeah.
I don't know. For me, if we define cheating, I had said that, you get hurt when reality is here and expectations. Okay, let me just describe it for people who are only audio. When the reality doesn't match expectations. So, if your expectations are very low, then it would, in theory, not really hurt. So, I would say that the counter to getting hurt for cheating is to just lower your expectations to the point where they are on the floor. And now there are non-conventional ways. Now I can see your reaction because there are non-conventional ways that I've seen people do this so that it doesn't hurt. Because for some people, they feel hurt because they are in scarcity. Like you feel like you cannot get someone else the caliber of your partner, and if they leave you, then they will kind of just discard you and like leave you alone, and so it'll work. So maybe you still can get that caliber of person, but it'll take so much effort that it's not even worth it, to the point where you just start hurting because you're thinking, wow, all that effort to like go back to the streets,
I start doing this.
getting up, so
Get someone,
yeah,
to know someone again.
yeah, it's like so much work, so much
Fear of the
BS,
unknown.
fear of the unknown, all this stuff, But if you think about it in terms of abundance, now not scarcity, then you can mitigate the effects of cheating because you can see. My thing is, don't date someone if you can't replace them in 2 weeks. That's my philosophy.
Oh my God.
Because if you can't
Jesus.
replace them in 2 weeks, that means you're in a very vulnerable position.
I cannot.
It's reasonable. It's reasonable. Like, think about it.
Last week.
Think about it. If you can't replace someone in 2 weeks, that means they're way above your level, and you should probably not be with them.
Are you okay when someone tells you the same thing? Like, I should
Chelsea?
be able to replace you within 2 weeks. Are you okay with that statement?
Yeah. But it will be hard for them to replace me too.
Please.
But okay, like I wouldn't really like that's how it should be.
You need someone whose confidence level is actually
The same.
fucked.
Yeah. No, it makes a lot of sense.
Level. No, it doesn't.
It does. What does it make sense?
So controversial, oh my god.
That's not even a controversial take.
It is.
It is.
It is.
Yes.
2 weeks. That's
But-
how you know.
but
That's how
why?
you know people are in the streets. Are you dating right now? I don't think you're dating.
I'm not
These
dating, but-
opinions you have.
But like of course I would never tell my partner that like I can replace you in 2 weeks, because that is
see.
very
They'll see
never
things.
mention it to them, but inside just know that you can replace them. But there's ways that you can know that you can replace this person. One is like if you throw regular I call them container events, like weekly hangouts with your friends where you can like invite people, and then it becomes an excuse to socialize with other people outside of your gender, because people in a relationship fall into this trap of just hanging out with this
With
one
their
person
partner.
until they just like leave everybody else
Disregard the
alone.
other people.
So when you have this event, it becomes an excuse to go and socialize with other people, because you can be like, yo, like I'm going to talk to Sarah. Sarah, like John is single, like Sarah would actually make a really good girlfriend for John. So it becomes a good excuse to invite her and keep a social life,
Let me just say to the viewers, there's a reason why Ator said that he is a hard
Survivor.
He obviously needs to heal.
For sure.
Then please for now just understand.
This isn't even any trauma. I'm very practical.
I think I
This
also
is very
need healing
practical.
from what I've had.
No. No, think about it. Once your partner sees, now in theory, Sarah,
is still in shock.
Wait,
the bombastic side, she's not even blinked.
Hey, she's like, what
Like,
the F is happening?
So like, no, hear me out. So you invite Sarah out to meet your friend who's single, John
Yeah.
single, yeah? And then your girlfriend, let's call her Lily. Lily sees you brought Sarah and your social skills are at that level where you can see like she's into you as a friend, but you see that there's a danger here. If you move mad, there's a chance that she'll take your throne. And so that will actually keep her like, dressing well for you, like, staying sexy for you, because I think sometimes people just slack in relationship, like, simanizoya too. So you don't want to put your best foot. But like when you have that going on, it kind of applies pressure,
But why don't you just tell your partner that, hey babe, but you see,
You can't tell them.
Don't tell them directly. Maybe if they're no longer wearing that sexy outfit, those lingerie, why don't you take them just shopping and tell them,
And
I want
this
to buy
goes,
you lingerie. Don't you think?
and this
if
goes
she's
back.
They'll clock it.
Okay,
Yeah.
I need to be wearing lingerie.
Yeah, they'll clock
I'm
it,
being told that I
definitely.
need to wear
And this
lingerie.
goes back to what you said, that you can love someone else because this person lacks this. Why not fix this person?
Fix.
Or rather,
Okay, Bob the Builder.
Okay,
Yo.
not fixing. maybe I've used
I'm looking
work
for
on.
something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
work on them. Just work on them for you to see what you are not seeing in
Try
them.
and make them understand
Yeah.
what you
That
what
depends
you want
also.
from them or
You know
expect
something,
from
there's
them.
something
It'll
I
become
said
a fight.
about, there's something I said about, it might not necessarily be she's light skin, she's dark skin, she's she likes wearing long hair, she likes wearing short hair, and like probably like short hair as well. It might not necessarily be that. It might be you've gone attraction towards this person because there's a way that you feel when you're around them that you love, and when you're with this other person you still feel something when you're around them,
Yeah.
but it's not similar.
Similar.
That doesn't mean that you
You don't love them.
Zaitun,
love
no.
them, just on
Let me
different
ask you.
levels.
Let me ask
But
you,
even
Zaitun.
So
the
what
short hair and
happened-
long
Let me
hair
ask
could
you,
apply.
Zaitun. So you're okay today, your husband being with another.
I've not said that. I said emotional is a deal breaker. That's what I say. However, I'm just trying
Okay,
to
so
say the
what do you
reality of
do?
things. I genuinely think that people do end up falling in love with. You can love more than one person
No.
at the same time.
Okay,
You
what
can
happens
avoid.
when you're in
You
that
can
situation?
avoid.
Can you appreciate without loving?
How do you appreciate without loving?
Yeah, you can.
How?
You can just appreciating if you make me feel good. If when I'm around you I feel good, I can just appreciate that without.
You mean being
Without
aroused?
loving them.
How?
Yes.
Appreciate
How?
them. What do you mean?
How? Now you'll do
Appreciate
the
their private
other
parts.
cheating. Yes.
No,
How?
Then just avoid seeing good things in others.
In
Then.
other people.
I think
Just see the good things in your partner.
because that would mean
As we
falling in
wind
love with
up,
almost everyone.
I just want to ask a question. What do you think is the root of cheating?
Size.
Me, first of all, I'll say communication.
Nah. Okay, what do you mean by that?
When I say communication, I mean by when you started this relationship, you used to communicate about each and everything, what you're going through in life, what she's going through in her life. You used to communicate about the little tiny things, you know, the things that we call pillow talk. And now that is no longer there.
I think that could be a factor. The communication stops.
Yeah. So the communication ceases to be the way it used to flow. So now, today, I'm talking to Gashe, and now I feel, this guy is listening.
He understands me.
That's how I start cheating.
Yeah.
I will not do it physically. I'll start emotionally cheating.
Cheating.
Yeah.
And now, even when I'm in bed, when I'm imagining, hey, I could be having pillow talks right now, and I'm thinking of Gashe. Communication is one of them.
I think it is. I think something else is like not spending quality time together. You need to spend quality time together, and you need to bond.
I think spending too much quality time with them will make them cheat.
It
Yes.
can be a little bit much. I agree. Everyone needs their own space,
yeah.
every now and then, because
Really?
your life cannot
Kill sexual
revolve-
polarity.
Your life cannot revolve around your partner.
Your partner
And that's why you
only.
find that by the time
I'm
there's-
learning.
and by the time you find, and that's why you find by the time that cheating is happening, you feel like your whole world has shattered because your whole world revolves around this person.
Damn.
That's why you find people now saying, "I kill myself." Oh my god. Maybe we need to censor that part, but now there's all those things where now mental
You have
illness comes
suicidal
in play
thoughts.
because you made your whole world about this person. You don't even spend time with your friends. You probably don't even have friends because you're always with this person. You need time to yourself, and you need to also get to just spend time by yourself. You can't
And-
always be with this person, but quality time
Matters.
helps. It matters.
Yeah,
And it's important.
it's
But
important.
not
And,
too much quality
Yeah,
time.
and most marriages are breaking because of this. You know, most times in marriage, muko kwa harakati za kutafuta. Oh, huyu ako huku natafuta huku, huyu mwingine ako huku natafuta huku. You never even meet to bond.
You have to be intentional.
To have
You
your
have to be
quality
intentional.
time.
You have to
together.
intend to have that quality time.
I also think let me now flip it. What causes cheating? So let me flip it to what causes relationships to work. I think for them to work, it depends on what your relationship is grounded on. Because again, going to the basics, because the moment, like you said, the moment the communication is broken, if you had agreed from the beginning that communication is key, and you break it, then see that's a flag. Again, I'm losing my point.
But Kashe, can I ask? Do you come together and say, hey, communication will be key? Say communication way in a flow.
Because she's saying, what is the foundation of this?
Oh, okay. Now I get it. Okay.
You see, let me use an example. I have a friend of mine. They dated, I think, for 6 years. It was all smooth. I don't know if it's a good example. So these guys were all good until the last minute. You know why they broke up? They broke up because apparently the lady is a Pentecostal, PC or something, and the guy is church, the normal one. Yes, still church. So at that moment, at the point where the guy was proposing, the lady said, according to us, I cannot convert.
The guy had gotten to a level of proposal.
Yes.
Oh, damn.
Wait, the guy knew she's
That's
a
crazy.
Pentecostal
That
all.
goes back to
6 years.
communication.
How many years? 6 years.
Communication.
6 years religion didn't even come up.
Ah,
Yes,
Kwani
it
they
is
didn't used to go to church.
That goes back to communication.
Crazy.
No, but you
Exactly.
see, it's about converting. The
Converting.
girl said, I actually can't convert. So
cannot
they were probably going to church.
Exactly.
And the thing for me is,
So, like,
I'm
in
also
their
listening
communication, she didn't point it out.
Yes.
Like, if you're getting into that stage,
if we get to the level
of marriage,
just know
I
that
won't
cannot
convert.
Are you
So we
okay
need
with
to
this?
find a solution
Yes.
to what
Yes.
is going
So
to
that
happen.
would mean knowing what you stand for.
Anyway,
So
guys.
if communication is important, if cheating is important, if finances
But
are
wait.
important,
It's okay. No,
Let me
anyway,
ask,
guys.
Before
So
we
one-
conclude, McKenna.
Let's conclude.
No,
One more thing.
Before we conclude, I just have a question. Be comfortable. It could be either everyone has to say, have you ever been cheated on? Have you healed from it? It could be in your current relationship or in your past relationship. That is one. And then number two, you now need to finally say, what is the deal breaker for you? That's what I'd like. If you don't mind, we
Okay,
can
it's okay.
conclude with
You
that.
can
It's
start
okay.
there.
No, we'll start with the guests. Of course.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe Gashie, then Yatrix, then she
Yeah.
then me, then McKenna. She concludes.
I think what matters to me the most is respect. So it doesn't matter what kind of cheating you do. So long as I don't feel disrespected, so long as I don't feel disrespected, I think I'm good. I'm good to go. Because, for example, like he said, so if you respect me enough, humans, we are all humans. So if you cheat, if you respect me enough, you won't you will make sure that I don't know. That means you respect me.
So you're okay with them cheating as long as you don't.
Okay, I'm not okay with it, but it's double-sided. But if you respect me enough, just don't let me know.
Okay. Have you ever been cheated on?
Yes.
How did you heal from it?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
10 years ago. 20.
Oh, that's Kitambo.
Mm.
Yatrix?
Honestly, I'm just saying, when they cheat, don't feel hurt, because honestly, you can never know when someone. The reason I'm saying when, not if, is because let me not even get into the stats. But trust me, if they cheated on you, you would not find out if they did or not. So I've experienced it, but also many people who think like, no, I've never been cheated on. You hate to break it to you, but you have, but you just don't know. But when it happens, just find it within yourself to just trust people, because it's in our human nature, and it's just how we operate. There's this. Let me before I say.
It's in the men's human nature.
No. It's human. It's in all our nature. There's something. Let me even get a bit scientific here. There's this part in our brain called the reticular activating system, the RAS, which filters for for selective focus. So this part is what will demonize or deify your partner. So when you are getting along with someone, like, have you ever been in such a good vibe with someone that you forget everything bad that they ever did? You only remember all the good things that they did, and then they're like the most perfect person in your life. But then when they make a mistake, you remember, like, this is where like there's all this running joke of like you do something wrong, and then a girl remembers how 10 years ago you didn't send some candles, or like you forgot to pick something up, because now they remember all of these things, because memory is state access dependent. So the way you remember things depends on your mood. So, okay, why am I going through all of these things? I'm just saying that once they flip from thinking that you're this angel, and then they think that you're a loser. Maybe you like slacked in your work, or you just like weren't giving them assurances and that failed of communication. Then they will demonize you, and then they won't even feel bad cheating on you, because in their heads they just see that you're just this thing, this other bad thing. So when it happens, just know that it is part of our nature, and you can find it within yourself to forgive them, and then also now forgive yourself. Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever cheated?
I plead the fifth. No, I've never cheated.
Okay.
Yeah.
You've never.
Guys,
Have
why-
you ever?
What's that reaction?
Have you ever been cheated on?
Yeah, I've been cheated on.
And you found out.
This one, yeah, she was slop. I prefer I didn't find out, but now, anyway,
That's what
she was just moving sloppy.
You.
I hope she.
Me?
Yeah.
If you're cheating, I'm cheating back.
Oh, damn.
I'm not even joking. I'm cheating back. Because why are you cheating on me in the first place? What are you seeing in the other person that I don't have? If there's something, just come talk. Communication, yeah, that's where communication comes in. Communicate. Like this and this and that, this and this and that. But if you're cheating, trust me, I'm cheating back.
But what's the deal breaker for you?
Deal breaker, when you're gaslighting your partner. Unam gaslight. Why you gaslighting your partner? Gaslighting, no. Yeah, that's a deal breaker.
Have you ever cheated?
I've cheated because they cheated.
Okay, I expected that answer because you said if you cheat,
I cheat back.
Have you ever
yeah.
been cheated on? So yes.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Gashi, have you ever cheated?
I plead the fifth.
So for me, I think it's the same word. I think what everyone has said is very true. Respect is very much important. And for me, it's not respect because until now you cheat and I don't find out until I'm okay. No. It will depend on the relationship. It will depend on how deep we are in this relationship, the number of years we've invested, and what if has everything been going on well or not. For me to now sit back and ask myself, do we need to fix this, or is it have we reached the end? And when it comes to things like finances or emotional or sex, it will just depend on the relationship and where we are at in that relationship. Have I ever been cheated on? I don't know. Sijui, I really don't know. Have I ever cheated? No. So, yeah.
Love a girl. Trust me, you have been cheated on.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're not I don't know.
Most likely.
Okay.
I don't know. Even me, I don't, it's very hard to go about this life.
Maybe just something to think of after this. For all of us, maybe you just ask ourselves, at what point does the relationship become transactional? Not necessarily financial, but generally.
That's for the audience. Yeah.
That's a good
Comment
question.
down.
Okay. My deal breaker is still respect, and me.
Communication.
You'd rather do the physical but don't do the emotional. The immediate time you're bonding with someone else seems that it's like I've failed. I'd feel like I've failed. It feels like you're taking things from our relationship to this other relationship. That is a no-no. Have I ever been cheated on? Yes. Have I ever cheated? No.
This world is full of good people.
Anyway, let's conclude, guys. Thank you for watching this chapter. I'll leave you with this question. Can your relationship survive cheating? And are you willing to forgive once you find out that your partner is cheating? Comment down below. And subscribe. And don't forget to like, share, and comment. Bye-bye, guys. See you
Bye.
tomorrow. Bye.